Stop scrolling. Take a deep breath, hold it, and release. If you are hearing my voice right now, understand this clearly. This is not a coincidence. The algorithm did not bring you here by accident. You were not suggested this video by a machine. You have been guided here by a much deeper, more ancient part of yourself, a part of you that has been screaming in the silence, waiting for a signal. You are watching this video because you are ready to wake up. You are ready to disconnect from the noise, the chaos, and the illusion of the three-dimensional world. You are receiving this transmission because you are the chosen one. Welcome to the Matrix 963. I know you. I know the feeling that haunts you late at night. You have spent years searching. You have read the books. You have watched the videos on the law of attraction. You have tried to visualize, to affirm, to raise your vibration. You have done everything they told you to do, and yet you still feel stuck. You still feel that gnawing emptiness in your chest. You look at your reality, and it hasn't changed. Why? Because you have been trying to play a game that was designed for you to lose. You have been trying to change the reflection in the mirror without changing the face looking into it. This video is not just information, it is an energetic activation. We are not here to teach you something new. We are here to help you remember what you have forgotten. We are about to initiate a spiritual awakening that will dismantle the old structures of your mind. We are going to explore the quantum mechanics of your soul. We are going to decode the synchronicity that brought you here. But be warned, once you see the truth, you cannot unsee it. Once you step out of the illusion of lack, you can never go back to sleep. Are you ready to unplug? Let us begin. Chapter 1. The Illusion of Separation. The greatest trick the Matrix ever played on you was convincing you that you are separate from what you desire. From the moment you were born, you were programmed with a virus, a mental virus that whispers, "You are not enough. You need to do more. You need to achieve more. You need to earn your worth." This program runs deep in your subconscious. It is the operating system of the 3D reality. In this three-dimensional world, we are taught that time is linear. We are taught that there is here, where you are, unhappy and lacking, and there is there, where your dreams are. And to get from here to there, you are told you must struggle, you must fight, you must try. But listen closely. This is the secret that stays hidden in sight plain. Trying is the ultimate trap. When you try to manifest something, what signal are you actually sending to the universe? When you say, "I want to be wealthy," or "I want to be loved," or "I am trying to heal," you are vibrating at the frequency of not having it. Wanting implies lack. Trying implies resistance. The moment you want, you affirm to the quantum field that you do not have. And because the universe is a literal mirror, a non-judgmental, impartial mirror. It has no choice but to reflect that lack back to you. This is the fundamental difference between 3D reality and 5D consciousness. In the 3D matrix, you chase, you manipulate matter, you force outcomes. You are a victim of circumstance, constantly reacting to the world outside of you. You believe that when the world changes, then you will feel better. You tell yourself, when I get the money, I will feel secure. When I find the partner, I will feel loved. This is the illusion. This is the inverted reality. In 5D consciousness, the true spiritual awakening, you realize that the world is not outside of you. The world is you. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are. Many of you, the chosen ones, have felt this struggle intensely. You feel like you are walking through mud. You exhaust yourself with techniques, rituals, and methods, but the exhaustion itself is the sign that you are doing it wrong. The matrix feeds on your effort. It feeds on your desperation. As long as you are chasing your dream, you remain on the hamster wheel of linear time. You remain in separation. The concept of separation is the lie. You believe your dream job, your soulmate, your abundance is out there, somewhere in the future. But quantum physics tells us there is no future. There is only the eternal now. Everything that has ever happened and everything that will ever happen is happening right now in the quantum field. The version of you that is already wealthy, already healed, already loved, exists right now, just as a radio station exists even if you are not tuned into it. You don't need to create the signal, you just need to tune to it. So, how do you stop chasing? How do you escape the illusion of separation? You must stop living for the future and start living from the end. This is not about fake it till you make it. That is a superficial 3D concept. This is embodiment. It is about an energetic shift so profound that your physical reality has no choice but to rearrange itself to match you. You must become the person who has it before you see it. If you are waiting for the evidence to change before you change your energy, you will wait forever. The mirror cannot smile first. You must smile first, and the reflection will follow. But why is this so hard? Why does your mind fight this simple truth? Because your brain is wired to keep you safe, not happy. And to your primitive brain, the unknown, even a happy unknown, is dangerous. To break this, we must go deeper. We must look at the science of magic. We must understand quantum manifestation. Chapter 2: Quantum Manifestation and the Observer Effect. You might think this is just spiritual philosophy, but this is physics. For decades, the most brilliant minds in history, Einstein, Bohr, Planck, have stumbled upon a truth that mystics have known for thousands of years. It is called the observer effect. In the famous double-slit experiment, scientists discovered something that shattered our understanding of reality. when they fired subatomic particles, the building blocks of our universe, through two slits, the particles behaved like waves of potential. They existed in all possible places at once. They were pure possibility. But the moment the scientists observed the particles, the moment they measured them, the waves collapsed. They turned into solid particles. They fixed themselves into a single position. What does this mean for you, the creator of your reality? It means that your reality remains a fluid wave of infinite possibilities: wealth, poverty, health, sickness, love, loneliness, until you observe it. But here is the secret key that most gurus miss. You do not observe with your eyes, you observe with your feelings. In quantum manifestation, your thought is the electrical charge. It sends the signal out. You think, "I want a new life." But your feeling, your emotion, is the magnetic charge. It draws the experience back to you. If you think, "I want to be rich," but you feel fear, anxiety, and lack in your stomach, what are you observing? You are observing lack. You are looking at the quantum field with the lens of fear. And so, under the pressure of your fear, the wave function collapses. It hardens into a physical reality that matches your fear. You manifest more bills. You manifest more struggle. You manifest more reasons to be anxious. You are not unlucky. You are powerful. You are so powerful that you are using your power to keep yourself trapped. Quantum physics teaches us that the field is non-local and holographic. It responds to your dominant vibration. Most of the chosen ones are stuck in a loop. You look at your current 3D reality, your bank account, your loneliness, and you have a negative emotional reaction. That reaction sends a signal to the matrix 963. The matrix responds by giving you more of the same. You see more of the same. You feel bad again, and the cycle continues. You are trapped in the observer trap. You are defining yourself by what you see, instead of defining what you see by who you are. To hack the system, to use the observer effect in your favor, you must do something radical. You must ignore the evidence of your senses. You must dare to feel the gratitude of the wish fulfilled before the wish is fulfilled. When you can close your eyes and feel the joy, the relief, and the security of your dream reality so intensely that your body does not know the difference between the imagined experience and the real experience, that is when the wave collapses in your favor. The body is the unconscious mind. It does not know the difference. If you can emotionally condition your body to the state of having, you bypass the linear time of the 3D world. You are collapsing the timeline. You are bending the matrix. But there is a guardian at the gate, a mechanism in your brain designed to reject this new programming. It is called the reticular activating system. And it is the reason why, even when you try to be positive, your mind drags you back to the shadows. To truly shift, we must perform surgery on the ego. We must enter the darkness before we can hold the light. Think about the last time you truly wanted something. Remember the desperation. Remember the tightness in your chest.
That tightness was the walls of your own matrix closing in. You were begging the universe for permission to be happy. But the universe is not your master. The universe is your servant. It was waiting for your command, but you were only sending it questions. The quantum effect proves that you are not a passive participant in this life. You are the projector. The film reel is your subconscious beliefs. The light is your consciousness, and the screen is your life. If you don't like the movie, it is useless to go up to the screen and try to scrub off the images. You must change the reel. This is where the real work begins. This is where we leave the shallow waters of positive thinking and dive into the deep ocean of subconscious reprogramming. Because to change the reel, you must find where the old film is stored. You must confront the shadow. You may ask, why me? Why is my path so difficult? Why do others seem to have it so easy while I struggle? This is the burden of the chosen one. Your struggle is not a punishment. It is a training ground. Your soul chose a higher difficulty setting because you came here to break generational curses, not just for yourself, but for your bloodline. The resistance you feel is proportional to the power you hold. The matrix pushes back hardest against those who are close to breaking free. If you are feeling pressure right now, if you are feeling like your old life is crumbling, celebrate. It means the walls are coming down. It means you are waking up. Chapter 3: Deconstructing the Ego and Shadow Work. We have spoken of the light. Now we must speak of the darkness. Because you cannot build a skyscraper on a swamp. You cannot upload the software of a god into the hardware of a victim. Before you can be reborn as the master of your reality, the version of you that is enslaved by the matrix must die. This is the part where most people turn back. This is the gate where the spiritual tourists leave and only the chosen ones remain. Because this process is not pretty. It is not about love and light. It is about blood and ash. It is about ego death. To live as if you already have it, you must first identify who is the one saying, "I don't have it." That voice is your ego, and the ego is a master shapeshifter. The ego is not your enemy, let us be clear. The ego is your protector. It was formed when you were a child to help you survive in a 3D world that felt unsafe. It learned that if you stay small, you stay safe. It learned that if you worry, you can predict the future. It learned that if you reject yourself before others do, you won't feel the pain of abandonment. But that protector has now become your jailer. The ego is addicted to your past. It is addicted to your trauma. It is addicted to the story of, "I am the one who struggles." And when you try to change, when you try to step into your power, the ego panics. It screams. It floods your body with anxiety. It sabotages your success because to the ego, the unknown is death. To break free, you must engage in shadow work. Shadow work is not about fighting your demons. It is about inviting them to tea and asking them what message they carry. Your shadow is simply the part of you that you rejected to fit into the matrix. It is your anger. It is your sexuality. It is your greed. It is your brilliance that you were told was too much. By rejecting these parts, you fragmented your energy. You cannot manifest a whole reality with a fragmented soul. Think of your inner child, not as a concept, but as a real energy living in your solar plexus. That child is holding on to the belief that I am not worthy. You can affirm I am a millionaire 1,000 times a day, but if that child inside is weeping in the corner, feeling unworthy of love, your manifestation will fail every time, because the universe listens to the child, not the mask you wear. So how do you deconstruct the ego? You stop identifying with it. You become the watcher. When the anxiety rises, do not say, I am anxious. Say, I notice that the body is experiencing anxiety. When the thought that says, it will never happen comes, do not fight it. Smile at it. Recognize it as an old program playing on a loop. Say to it, I hear you. I thank you for trying to protect me. But I am the captain now. This is the death of the old identity. You must be willing to grieve the person you used to be. You must be willing to let go of the comfort of your suffering. Many of you are addicted to your pain because it is the only thing that feels real. Who are you without your struggle? Who are you without your story of victimization? The void that follows ego death is terrifying. It feels like you are disappearing. But I promise you, you are not disappearing. You are becoming transparent. You are becoming a clear vessel for the light of 5D consciousness to shine through. You are clearing the static noise so the signal of the chosen one can finally be heard. But as you dismantle the old self, the external world will begin to reflect that internal destruction. And this brings us to the most difficult yet most necessary phase of your awakening.
Chapter 4: The Dark Night of the Soul. If you are listening to this and your life feels like it is falling apart, congratulations, you are right on schedule. There is a period in every chosen one's journey that the mystics call the dark night of the soul. In the tarot, it is the Tower card. It is the moment when the lightning strikes the structure of your life and everything you thought was solid crumbles into dust. You lose the job. The relationship ends abruptly. Friends you have known for years suddenly stop talking to you. You feel a profound, aching loneliness that no amount of social interaction can cure. You feel abandoned by God. You feel like you are going crazy. The Matrix wants you to believe this is a punishment. It wants you to believe you have done something wrong. But I am here to tell you, this is not a punishment. This is a calibration. You asked for a new life, did you not? You asked for abundance. You asked for truth. You asked for high-frequency love. But you were living in a low-frequency structure. You were surrounded by people and situations that matched your old vibration. The vibration of lack, of settling,
of fear. For the new reality to enter, the old reality must be cleared. The universe is not destroying your life, it is clearing the construction site. It is removing everything and everyone that is incompatible with your new frequency. Those friends who left, they could not withstand the light you are now emitting. That job that fired you, it was a cage that was too small for your expanding soul. The chaos is not a sign of failure. The chaos is the sound of shackles breaking. But this testing period is dangerous, because this is where the devil tests your faith. Not a religious devil, but the devil of your own doubt. When you are in the dark, when the 3D reality shows you the exact opposite of what you want, can you still hold the vision? Can you stand in the rubble of your life with tears in your eyes and still declare, "I am wealthy"? Can you be alone in your room with no text messages and still declare, "I am loved"? This is the test of the chosen one. Anyone can have faith when the sun is shining, but can you have faith in the dark? This is why you were chosen, because you have the strength to endure the void. You have the capacity to hold the frequency of the solution while staring at the problem. During this dark night, you will be stripped of all external validation. You will have nothing to lean on but your own inner knowing. This is designed to make you sovereign. As long as you need the world to tell you who you are a slave to the matrix. The dark night forces you to find God within yourself. It forces you to realize that your security does not come from your bank account, your partner, or your job. It comes from your connection to the source. Once you realize this, you become unbreakable. So if you are in the fire right now, do not run. Let it burn. Let it burn away everything that is not you. Let it burn away the need for approval. Let it burn away the fear of lack. What remains in the ashes is the gold. What remains is the real you, the version of you that is ready to command reality. You are not dying, you are molting. You are the phoenix, and the fire is your friend. Embrace the darkness, for it is the womb of your rebirth. And from this rebirth, you will rise with a new power, the power to assume any reality you choose. Chapter 5. The Law of Assumption, Masterclass. Now that the old self is dismantling, and you are standing in the void of potential, we give you the tool of creation, the master key that unlocks every door in the matrix. It is called the Law of Assumption. This is the teaching of the great mystic Neville Goddard, and it goes far beyond the law of attraction. Attraction suggests duality, that you are here and the desire is there, and you must pull it towards you. Assumption suggests unity. It suggests that the desire is already yours. The law states simply, assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, and it must harden into fact. Read that again in your mind. It must harden into fact. It is not a hope, it is a law of physics. But here is where most people fail. They confuse thinking of with thinking from. When you think of your dream home, you are seeing it as a picture on a screen. You are outside looking in. You are observing it as a possibility. This keeps it in the future. When you think from your dream home, you are inside it. You are looking out of the window. You can feel the floorboards under your feet. You can smell the coffee brewing in the kitchen. You are viewing the world from the vantage point of the person who already owns it. This is the shift. This is the secret. You must stop acting like you are rich. Acting is fake. Acting is a mask. You must be rich in your consciousness. This is not fake it till you make it. Fake it implies that you are lying. It implies that underneath the smile, you know you are broke. The universe smells that doubt. The law of assumption is about embodying the state. What is a state? A state is a total package of beliefs, emotions, body language, and reactions. The state of poverty has a specific feeling. It feels like contraction, anxiety, jealousy, and smallness. The state of wealth has a specific feeling. It feels like expansion, ease, generosity, and indifference to prices. You cannot be in two states at once. You cannot serve two masters. You must choose. To apply this, you must learn to ignore your senses. Your 3D eyes will tell you, look at your bank account, it is empty. Your 3D ears will hear people complaining about the economy. The matrix creates a feedback loop to keep you in the old state. You must deny the evidence of your senses. This is what the Bible meant by walking by faith, not by sight. It is not religious. It is quantum mechanics. The fourth dimension, your imagination, is the only real reality. The 3D world is just the delayed shadow cast by your imagination. If you change the object in the fourth dimension, the shadow in the 3D world must change. It has no choice. So how do you practice this tonight? Do not go to sleep hoping for a better tomorrow. Go to sleep as the person who has everything. Ask yourself, if I were already the person I want to be, how would I feel right now? Would you be worried? No, you would be relieved. Would you be desperate? No, you would be grateful. Would you be checking your phone for results? No, you would be enjoying your life. Capture that feeling, that specific feeling of relief, that sigh of, it is done, and wear that feeling like a suit of armor. When you walk down the street, walk as that person. When you drink your water, drink it as that person. When you speak to your friends, speak from the perspective of that person. If a bill comes in the mail, do not react as the old victim. React as the wealthy version of you would. Maybe you say, this is easily paid. Money flows to me endlessly. Even if you don't have the cash in your hand right this second, you do not let the external reality shift your internal state. You are the operant power. You are the king or king of your kingdom. Do not step off your throne because a peasant, a negative thought, walked into the room. Consistency is the key. You cannot be the new version for 5 minutes in meditation and then return to the old version for the rest of the day. You must persist in the assumption until it feels natural, until it feels normal. When your dream no longer feels like a dream, but feels like, of course, this is just who I am, that is when it manifests. The paradox of the law of assumption is this: you only get what you want when you no longer need it to be happy, because the need comes from lack, but the assumption comes from having. You are now armed with the philosophy. You understand the trap of the matrix. You understand the science of the observer. You have dismantled the ego and survived the dark night. You hold the master key of assumption. But knowledge is not power. Knowledge is only potential. Power is action. We must now program this into your biological hard drive. We must rewire the very neurons of your brain so that this new state becomes automatic. We must enter the realm of subconscious reprogramming.
Chapter 6: Subconscious Reprogramming. We have cleared the debris. We have faced the darkness. Now we must install the new operating system. Because here is the cold, hard truth. You do not get what you want in life. You get what you are programmed to receive. Your conscious mind, the part of you that is listening to my voice right now, is only the captain of the ship. But the subconscious mind is the engine room. It is the vast, dark ocean beneath the surface that drives 95% of your life. The conscious mind sets the goal. I want to be wealthy. But if the subconscious mind holds a program that says money is evil, or I am not smart enough, the engine will reverse and the ship will never move, no matter how hard the captain screams. This is why affirmations often fail. This is why you can stand in front of a mirror and say, I am happy, 1,000 times, and still go to bed depressed. Because the subconscious mind does not speak English. It does not speak human language. It speaks the language of vibration. It speaks the language of emotion. When you say, I am rich, but your body feels the tightness of anxiety, the subconscious mind ignores your words and obeys your anxiety. It says, understood, the master is feeling lack. I will generate more situations to create lack. To hack this system, we must understand the biological gatekeeper known as the reticular activating system, or the RAS. The RAS is a network of neurons at the base of your brainstem. It is the bouncer at the club of your mind. Every second, millions of bits of data flood your senses. If you perceived all of it, your brain would melt. So the RAS filters it. It only lets in information that matches your internal beliefs. This is crucial. Listen closely. If your belief is opportunities are scarce, your RAS will literally block your eyes from seeing opportunities. An opportunity for abundance could be standing right in front of you, waving a flag, and you will be biologically blind to it. Your brain will delete it from your visual field to protect your belief. But if you reprogram the belief to, I am a magnet for miracles, the RAS reshuffles the deck. Suddenly, you start seeing patterns you never saw before. You hear a conversation in a coffee shop that leads to a business deal. You find a book that changes your life.
The reality didn't change, your filter changed. So how do we rewrite the code? How do we bypass the firewall? We use the combination of repetition and high emotion. A thought alone is weak. A thought plus a strong emotion is a command. Think of a traumatic memory from your past. You only experienced it once, but you remember it vividly. Why? Because the emotion was so high, it branded a neural pathway into your brain instantly. We must use this same mechanism for the positive. We are going to traumatize the brain with joy. We are going to shock the system with gratitude. You must not just say your affirmations, you must scream them internally with the fire of absolute conviction. You must feel the goosebumps on your skin. You must cry tears of joy for things that haven't happened yet. When you engage the heart, you generate a magnetic field that is 5,000 times stronger than the brain's electrical field. This magnetic field is the language the subconscious understands. It is the language of the chosen one. Stop negotiating with your mind. Command it. You are the programmer. The old code is obsolete. Delete it and write the new line. I am the creator of my reality, and I am done waiting.
Chapter 7: Harnessing Theta Waves and the 963 Hz Frequency. But there is a faster way, a shortcut through the labyrinth. Usually, there is a barrier between your conscious and subconscious mind, called the critical faculty. This barrier rejects any new information that doesn't match your old programming. It is the voice that says, "That's a lie," when you try to affirm your greatness. To reprogram effectively, we must lower this barrier. We must change the brainwave state. Right now, as you listen to me, you are likely in a beta brainwave state. This is the state of alertness, logic, and stress. In beta, the door to the subconscious is locked. You are banging on the door, but no one is answering. We need to take you down deeper, into theta. Theta waves are the frequency of the twilight zone. It is the state you are in just before you fall asleep and just after you wake up. It is the state of deep hypnosis, lucid dreaming, and superlearning. In theta, the critical faculty goes to sleep. The door swings wide open. In theta, you can tell your mind, "I am a millionaire," and instead of arguing, the subconscious simply says, "Okay, I will make it so." Children under the age of 7 live almost entirely in theta. That is why they learn so fast. That is why they absorb everything. You must become like a little child again to enter the kingdom of heaven, or in this case, the kingdom of manifestation. And the key to entering this state at will? Frequency. Everything in the universe is sound. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was sound, vibration.
We utilize the specific frequency of 963 Hz. This is not just random noise. This is known as the frequency of the gods. It is the frequency associated with the activation of your pineal gland, your third eye. It is the tone of the crown chakra. When you listen to 963 Hz, your brain entrains to this vibration. It forces your scattered, stressed beta waves to slow down and synchronize with the rhythm of the universe. It connects you directly to the source, bypassing the ego, bypassing the doubt. It creates a bridge of light between the micro, you, and the macro, the cosmos. This is why we call this channel the Matrix 963. We are using sound to dismantle the false matrix and reconnect you to the original blueprint of perfection. Do not just listen to these frequencies as background music. Treat them as medicine. Treat them as laser surgery for your soul. When you put on your headphones and play the 963 Hz tone, visualize the sound as a golden liquid pouring into your ears, washing over your brain, dissolving the calcification of your pineal gland. Feel it breaking up the dense, dark energy of your trauma. In this state of theta, under the influence of the God frequency, you are no longer a human trying to have a spiritual experience. You are a spirit commanding a human experience. You are sovereign. You are limitless. And the best time to use this power? It is the transition point, the sacred window of time that most people waste doom scrolling on their phones. The window of sleep.
Chapter 8. Sleep Hypnosis Rituals. If you take nothing else from this transmission, take this. Never go to sleep without a request to your subconscious. Neville Goddard, the great mystic, called this SATS, state akin to sleep. Your sleep is not just rest, it is a creative workshop. For 8 hours every night, your conscious mind shuts down, but your subconscious mind is wide awake. It is working. It is processing. It is building your tomorrow based on the blueprint you gave it today. Most people go to sleep in a state of worry. They replay the arguments of the day. They calculate their debts. They stress about the morning. Do you understand what you are doing? You are instructing your subconscious to create more debt, more arguments, and more stress for the next day. You are marinating in the poison for 8 hours. And then you wonder why you wake up tired and why your life doesn't change. You must treat the 15 minutes before sleep as the most sacred time of your day. This is the magic window. Here is the ritual of the chosen one. This is how you shift timelines while you sleep. Step 1. Put your phone away. Disconnect from the matrix. Step 2. Lie flat on your back. Close your eyes. Begin to slow your breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Signal to your nervous system that you are safe. Step 3.
Replay your day, but do not replay it as it happened. Replay it as you wished it had happened. This is called revision. If you had a fight, rewrite the scene in your mind so that it ended with a hug. If you lost money, rewrite the scene so that you received a check. You are hacking the memory. The brain doesn't know the difference. You are neutralizing the negative emotional charge before it sinks into the subconscious. Step 4. The loop. Choose one short scene that implies your wish is fulfilled. Not the middle of the journey, but the end. If you want marriage, imagine feeling a ring on your finger. If you want health, imagine running on a beach, feeling strong wind against your face. If you want wealth, imagine your friend shaking your hand and saying, "Congratulations on your success." Take this short scene, 5 to 10 seconds long, and loop it, over and over again, like a broken record. Feel the texture of the hand, hear the tone of the voice, smell the ocean, make it sensory. Do not try to force it, just let it play. Lull yourself to sleep with this scene. As you drift off, you want your last conscious thought to be in this scene. You want to slip from the waking world into the dream world while holding the hand of your desire. If you do this, you pass the command directly to the subconscious. For the next 8 hours, while you sleep, the universe will move mountains to make that scene a reality. You are literally programming your future while you rest. This is the secret of the ages. Sleep is the natural door into the subconscious. Do not enter that door with muddy feet. Enter it like a king entering his temple, clean, intentional, and expectant. You have the tools. You understand the reprogramming. You have the frequency. You have the sleep ritual. The preparation is complete. The theory is done. Now we must cross the final threshold. We must stop talking about the shift and actually make the shift. I am going to guide you now. I am going to take you by the hand and walk you through the quantum gate. We are going to meet your higher self. We are going to lock this new frequency into your DNA permanently. Find a quiet place. Sit or lie down. Close your eyes. It is time to transcend.
Chapter 9. Guided Meditation. The Reality Shift. Now we move from learning to being. We move from the mind to the spirit. You do not need to look at the screen anymore. Put your phone down or turn the screen over. Let the darkness of the room become your canvas. Lie down. Get comfortable. Uncross your legs. Let your hands rest by your sides, palms facing up, ready to receive. Close your eyes and begin to breathe. Not the shallow breathing of the stressed human, but the deep, rhythmic breathing of the eternal soul. Inhale through your nose, deep, deeper, filling your lungs, holding the light, and exhale through your mouth, slow, releasing the tension, letting go of the 3D world. Again, inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. With every breath, you are sinking deeper into the mattress. You are becoming heavy. You are becoming safe. Visualize a golden light shimmering with the frequency of 963 Hertz. It starts at the top of your head. It is warm. It is thick like honey. It begins to pour down your forehead, relaxing your eyes. It flows down your cheeks, relaxing your jaw. Let your tongue fall from the roof of your mouth. The golden light flows down your neck, dissolving the weight of your burdens, down your shoulders, down your arms, all the way to your fingertips. You are letting go. You are disconnecting from the matrix. Down your chest, your stomach, your hips, down your legs, your knees, your ankles, out through the soles of your feet. You are now a body of pure light. You are no longer solid. You are energy. You are vibration. I want you to imagine you are standing at the top of a long marble staircase. There are 10 steps, and at the bottom of the stairs there is a massive, ancient door. This is the quantum gate. This is the door between your current reality and your dream reality. We are going to walk down together. 10. Step down, feeling the cool stone under your feet, going deeper into your subconscious. 9. Your physical body is asleep. Your mind is wide awake. 8. Drifting down. Every sound you hear only takes you deeper into relaxation. 7. You are leaving the old identity behind on the steps. You are shedding the skin of the victim. 6. Deeper and deeper. 5. You're halfway there. You feel a magnetic pull from the door. It is calling you home. 4. Peace. Absolute 0-point peace. 3. Almost there. 2. Standing in front of the gate. 1. You are at the bottom. Look at the door. It is made of pure light. It is vibrating. This door leads to a timeline where your wish is already fulfilled. In that room, time does not exist. In that room, you are already the person you want to be. I want you to reach out your hand, touch the door, and push it open. Step through. You are now in the void, the place of infinite potential. Look around. You are in a beautiful environment. Maybe it is a house. Maybe it is a beach. Maybe it is a stage. It is the environment of your success. And there, standing in the center of the room, is a figure. It is you, but it is not the you who struggles. It is the you who has made it. Look at them. Look at their face. See how they smile? They look younger. They look lighter. Their eyes are shining with a quiet confidence. They are wearing the clothes of success. They carry the posture of victory. This is your higher self. This is the version of you that exists in the 5D. Walk towards them. They have been waiting for you. They are not judging you. They love you. They are smiling because they know that you made it. Stand face to face with them. Look into their eyes, and without speaking, ask them, how did you do it? How did you let go? Listen. Listen to the answer in your heart. Now it is time to merge. You are not separate. You never were. I want you to step forward. Step directly into their body. Merge with them. Become them.
Feel the shift. Suddenly you are taller. Your spine is straight. Feel the energy in your chest. It is expansive. It is the feeling of it is done. Feel the memory of the struggle fading away, replaced by the memory of the victory. Look at your hands. These are the hands of a wealthy person. These are the hands of a healed person. These are the hands of a loved person. Take a deep breath in this new body. What do you smell? Is it the ocean? Is it the leather of a new car? Is it the perfume of a lover? Make it real. Stay here. Marinate in this feeling. This is your new baseline. This is who you are. You do not want any more. You have. You do not hope anymore. You know. Lock this frequency into your heart. Imagine a golden anchor dropping from your heart into the core of the earth, locking this reality into place. It is done. It is done. It is done. Now we must return, but you are not coming back alone. You are bringing this new version back with you. You are bringing the code. I am going to count from 1 to 5. When I reach 5, you will open your eyes wide awake, feeling refreshed, feeling powerful, feeling brand new. 1. Coming back to the room, bringing the feeling with you. 2. Feeling the energy returning to your fingers and toes. 3. Take a deep breath, breathing in power, breathing in life. 4. Your mind is clear like crystal. Your heart is light like a feather. 5. Open your eyes.
Chapter 10. The Open Loop and the Next Step. Welcome back. Do not move yet. Just lie there and observe. Look around your room. It may look the same as it did 20 minutes ago. The walls are the same. The furniture is the same. The 3D world has a lag time. It takes a moment for the reflection to catch up to the object. But do not be fooled by your eyes. Everything has changed because you have changed. You have just collapsed a timeline. You have just shifted your point of attraction. You are no longer the person who clicked on this video an hour ago. That person is dead. That person belonged to the old timeline. You are now the operator. You are now the architect. In the coming days, you will see signs. You will see numbers repeating, 1111, 963. You will hear songs that have messages for you. People will look at you differently, wondering what is different about you. They are sensing your new aura. When challenges arise, and they will, as the old reality tries to grasp at you one last time, do not react. Remember the king. Remember the queen you merged with in the meditation. Ask yourself, what would they do? And then do that. You have completed the initiation. You have escaped the trap of trying. You have mastered the art of being. But I must tell you something. What you have learned today is powerful. It will change your life. It will bring you money. It will bring you love. It will bring you health. But it is not the full story.
Manifestation is only the first step of your awakening. It is the tool you use to build a comfortable prison, but it is not the key to the ultimate freedom. There is a reason why you specifically were drawn to this channel. There is a reason why you are a chosen one. It is not just to be rich. It is not just to be happy. You have a mission. There is an ancient lineage of souls who have incarnated on Earth at this specific time to break the matrix from the inside out. You suspect you are one of them. That is why you feel different. That is why you have never truly fit in. You have now shifted your frequency. You are stable. You are ready. But there is an ancient knowledge, a forgotten text that explains why you were chosen in the first place. This text explains the true history of the Matrix, the origin of your soul, and the war for human consciousness that is happening right now in the unseen realms. This book has been closed to you until you reached this exact level of consciousness. You could not open it before today. The frequency would have been too strong. But now the seal is breaking. I am preparing the next transmission. It is a translation of this forbidden knowledge. It is titled, "The Book That Only Opens When You Are Ready." It will not be for everyone. The algorithm will hide it. Only those with the frequency match will find it. If you are ready to know the truth, not just how to get what you want, but about who you really are, then you must make a declaration. Go to the comment section right now. Do not just watch, act. Type this command to the universe. I have shifted. I am ready to open the book. When you type this, you seal the ritual. You ground the energy. You signal to the algorithm of the universe that you are waiting for the next download. Subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell. Not for the metrics, but so you do not miss the signal when the book opens. The Matrix 963 is watching. We see you. We are with you. And remember, you do not need to find the light. You are the light. Transmission ending.